I'm Lance and this is Kilo here, and we are going to make a video today about fear. So a great way to get over fear in a dog is to teach him a dopamine box. And as Kilo was growing up, he's 14 months now, he'll be 15 months in March. He had some fear. He had some fear of machines that would turn on, quick noises, sometimes things getting into space. And you can cure all that in a dopamine box here. The dog will learn how to overcome things, and you can lead them and they'll learn, hey, a thunderstorm, if you teach this correctly, it will overcome all of that. And the dog will learn that thunder, lightning, fear, all those things will lead to a dopamine release and getting fed at the same time. And it will overpower those things. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about that. So Kilo's holding this sit here, and when I tell him he's going to get in there, and he's going to get in there with some power, and you can already hear him kind of whining because he understands what this means, and it's got so much power. Box, box. So it's pretty loud in here, it's a box, and he understands I got to keep my head down. But that's pretty loud in there. If I did this during a thunderstorm, I would just jackpot him. I would give him a ton of food. If he was scared of lightning or thunder, not lightning obviously because we're inside and he can't see it, but thunder, he would be in there. I can tap on it, I can change it, I can put a speaker in there. He learns the sound is paired with food, and he needs to keep his head down because the food's going to come. There's no food in there and you see his head's down, it's not moving, he's doing great. So I'm giving him about 5 to 10 pieces of food. I can just slowly give him food. Depends. Now if a huge thunder crash right now and he didn't pick his head up, boom. He hears the food rattling around in this pouch here. He knows that doesn't lead to anything. So I'm just teaching him to focus on this instead of the sounds that are around. Like the slamming in the box here, all sorts of stuff. You see, he braced for more food to come. The dog will learn, and a dopamine box is the best way to overcome fear. Let's say it's thundering outside and you're petting your dog and holding him. All you're really doing is saying, it's okay to be scared. I'm not going to lead you through it. I'm just going to coddle you. And the dog's never going to learn how to overcome that fear through good leadership and confidence. He's just going to stay into it or get worse. And a good representation of that is like Paris Hilton's dog. Back in the day when she had that little chihuahua she'd carry around, that thing would sit in her arms and shake and continue to shake. She would never put it down because it would just shake. It only kind of felt a little bit of safety in her arms, and that's a miserable life to lead, to be just sitting in somebody's arms shaking all day because everything is so scary because you've never had to experience anything or work through it. And Kilo here, he's doing great. You know, he understands you could teach the dog a lot of touch here. I can teach him, hey, I'm going to touch your tail. I'm going to do all this stuff. Never pops his head out of there. Just to teach him sound, 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 sound. I can talk here and say loud, hey, what, blah. He's like, I got this. I know what I'm supposed to do. And this focus on this core task here, which leads to reward and dopamine release through the dog, will overcome that thunderstorm, and it will overcome a ton of fear, and your dog will get to that next level of getting stronger. Thanks for watching.